Good morning students, my name is Sharad Mittal. I am once again with you all with the last part of your chapter called Internet Services. In this chapter, we'll cover the topics called chat, video conferencing, blogs, forums, news groups, e-learning, e-commerce, e-banking, e-reservation, e-governance and social networking site. Basically, all of these are the services provided by the internet for our day-to-day use and different other purposes. Let's start one by one. First, understand what is chat. You all know what chat. Chat, we know that everybody uses the chat, and currently in the current time, people are using chat extensively, especially if you talk about chat on WhatsApp. So chatting is a real time mean. Real time means it's a live. So if you and your friend are chatting, it means you both know each other, that you are talking like you are calling each other. So this is a real time mean of communication by sending and receiving messages. So what is the difference between chat and your call? In call you are speaking and other person is listening. Then other person is speaking and you are listening. In chat you are typing and other person is typing. You are getting his messages or her messages, and he or she is also getting your messages. The difference between chat and live call is not only this, one more difference is there. In live call, you both can't speak together. If you both are speaking together, you will not be able to understand what the other person is saying, and he or she will not be able to understand what you are saying. While in chatting, you both can send message together, you both can read message together. That is the one more difference between chat and a call. So chatting is a real-time means of communication by sending and receiving messages between users located in different parts of the world. So the two people can be just standing one next to each other and can be the two different extreme of the world. Both the possibilities are there. So chat is the messages. What kind of messages? This could be a text-based messages and multimedia chat. Multimedia chat means sending audio, video, your images, your documents, all such kind of things are there. Even your symbols like emojis, these are also chatting. This chatting softwares, whatever software it is, whether it is a WhatsApp or any other, they use IRC. The protocol name is IRC, Internet Relay Chat Protocol. So this is about chat, and best example you know WhatsApp, but otherwise Google Messengers are there. Initially it started with Hotmail Messenger. Hotmail Messenger was one of the most popular around 20 years before. Then it came Yahoo Messenger, and then Rediff Messenger, Bol. Its name was Bol, B-O-L, Bol. That messenger also got popular a little bit, and after that so many messenger came. Facebook also provide the chat. Even so many customer services, they provide chat on their website. So that's about the chat. Now moving to the next, video conferencing. This also we are used to. Video conferencing is an extension of live call. In video conferencing, facilities of two or more users located at different regions around the world to see and communicate with each other simultaneously. It is another extension of live call. In live call, if you and your friends are talking, earlier it was two call only. So one person can call another person is talking and listening to first person. That was the case. But now you can have a group call also. So you can add multiple numbers in the same call. So many people can talk each other together over phone. In video conferencing, this facility has been extended to talk as well as to view other person, to look at other person who is involved in the conference. So video conferencing is extension of live call conference. Call conference is only for audio. This includes for audio plus video, both. There are many software which provide these services like TCP CAM, Ekiga Meeting, Skype, Browsix, Goober. These are the professional video conferencing software. Generally, common people doesn't use this. Some use WhatsApp for video conferencing, some use other tools. But for professional video conferencing, this is used. Nowadays, you may have heard the name of Zoom also. Zoom is like a cloud meeting software. What is a cloud? Cloud means the software which is available on internet to be accessed by anyone. So that is the also a video conferencing tool. However, there is a little bit difference in video conferencing software like these and Zoom. Zoom is like a meeting where one person is talking to many people and those are listening and talking to the main person who is organizing this. In video conferencing, common video conferencing, everyone is talking to each other and everyone can hear and listen to each other. That's the thing. Skype is the most popular business software in the world for video conferencing. If you can't remember other names, Skype is the easy one to remember. Probably that's the another reason it is quite popular. The another thing about Skype is this can record your audio and video call also. You can save, download that call, plus in video call, video conference in Skype you can type the text like you are typing on the WhatsApp. So all things you can do together. That is the video conferencing tool. Now coming to the blog. We are generally not used to of having the blog, and probably it looks a new word to you because not many people, especially in India, do the blogging. But the people who are used to read the newspaper, on inside, almost in the middle, there is a one complete page of each newspaper which is called editorial page. On that editorial page, editor as well as the prominent people of the society put forward their thoughts. So they talk about different topics, whether they are related to the society running, in terms of the current going on, or in terms of the things which may perceived. Many kind of things they talk about, and they put forward their day-to-day thoughts, all kind of things. Similarly, on online, many blog posts, many blog websites are available which has a facility to post the blog. And what is a blog? A blog is an online collection of articles, suggestion, ideas of individuals. So if I have some idea about how to do the studies to get the highest marks in the board exam, I put up a blog, and that blog I can post on the online. Now people who are interested to read that, they can about. There are many types of blogs. Before I talk about the blogs types, you need to understand one more thing. Suppose if I am putting up a blog, you can also comment on it. If you are on the same platform, you can read my blog, you can give comments, and I can in reply give the comments as well. You can take an example of blog like a Facebook. In Facebook, if I'm doing a post, though the common words people use is I put up on my wall. It is like a blog only. There I am putting up some article suggestion and ideas and all those things. It is exactly a social blog basically. This is not for like a suggestions or generally what people do in the blog on Facebook, what kind of cloth I am wearing, what kind of food I am eating, where I am roaming around, and all those things. Anyway, So these are the blogs. Now talking about the type of blogs, there is a personal blog. On a personal blog, it is purely used for personal purpose. So I use it on my own, like on Facebook. That's a personal blog. That is nothing related to any particular topic especially, or nothing related to any particular area of the work. I can put up whatever I want, and that is for my own ideas. It cannot be used as a authentic information. It may be or may not be. Other than that, corporate and organizational blog. Let's take an example. There is a company called Hero MotoCorp. Hero MotoCorp is the company which is going to launch a new bike. So what they do, they start putting up informations, the features, the specialties, the price might be, the comparison might be, tentative timelines. Those information they start putting up on their website. What is the purpose of this? The people who are interested, not only individual, but the dealers, distributors, and the other competitors, they know about that thing, and hence they are better prepared for the market. Similarly, organization, government organization like ONGC, IOCL, and all those, or private organizations, all they start putting up the blogs about the new information, new ideas, their business expansion. If they are putting up any new shares, new type of things, they are ventures they are having, so that information they put up on their corporate websites or organizational website. That is called corporate and organizational blog. Now called genre blog. Genre blogs are the blogs that contain information or article or discussion related to particular subject. In personal blog, what we have done is, it is something which is related to my own ideas. That may not be a specific area, but if I started a generic blog like about sports or music, the only people who are interested in those areas will come on that platform and will read my blog, may comment, may cross check my things, and all those things. They can do that kind of thing. Now you understand what the blog is all about. Now coming to forum. It looks like blog and forum are same thing. Similarly, you will get one more term which will look like a forum. But before getting the distinguish, first we need to understand what the forum is. A forum is a website that functions as an online message board. Users can use a forum to hold online discussion on a particular issue or subject by posting messages. Therefore, forum provide an ideal platform users who want to express their thoughts or opinion about a particular issue or topic and discuss them with other users. आप में से काफ़ी लोग जो है क्रिकेट फैन होंगे. When it is a cricket, almost whole India becomes one. And when it talks about cricket, generally a website called ESPN Cricket Blog Buzz, I don't remember the exact name, ESPNcrickbuzz.com, that is a very popular site. Similarly, then many more sites are there who provide commentaries or scores of cricket match. In a cricket match, you will see an area which is continuously running. The people are typing their messages about the match, about the way other persons are playing or not playing. So that all is a forum example. Similarly, if it is a live thing going, blog, I have posted something, somebody had read it, somebody had commented, I may have reviewed it, I may not have. I may reply on that comment or may not. That's like a static, moreover static. So it is a slow moving information. So less information goes on a blog. While I talk about forum, a forum is like a online message board. So it is keep on changing. It changes very fast. People keep on putting up their messages, and those messages are very small. It is not like a long comment, it's like a one-liner kind of thing. So that's a forum. Now coming to the news group. News group, again, it will also look like a forum, but I'll explain you what is the difference between forum and news group. News groups are generally made for sharing information on some common topic of interest. So users can meet each other virtually, not actually. So I'm sitting here, some other person sitting in Australia, Sydney, some other person is sitting, let's say in Dubai, some other person is sitting in Tokyo and all. Those people, they share information on some common topic of interest. Let's say gardening, my interest is gardening, and many other people have the interest in gardening. So we talk on that area. That what kind of things are required to do to have a better garden, for example. So a news group is a great way of sharing images and other files which can be attached to the message. Not only the text, but also I can attach the images. Also I attach the documents. So that's a news group. Now understand the difference between news group and forum. News group and forums are similar in many ways, but main difference between the two is the additional software in newsreader. Newsreader is the additional software which is used in news group. Why? I'll talk about that why. Forum does not require such software for visiting in particular other than web browser. Only internet browser, or maybe let's say Chrome or Firefox or whatever. That's required only to have access on forum. But for news group, another software, newsreader, is required. This software allows a user to read news group message. So this is additional thing. So this is all about the news group and forum. There are many more services provided by the internet. Some other online services like e-commerce. ई-कॉमर्स तो ऐसी कोई चीज़ है नहीं जिसे आपको मालूम ना हो, सब कुछ तो यूज़ करते आ रहे हैं, हमेशा से यूज़ करते आ रहे हैं, एंड यू आर एक्सटेंसिवली यूजिंग इट. Many people are using. Nowadays you have heard your Flipkart, Amazon, they are not able to provide services because of this lockdown period, but otherwise these are very popular. Other services are also popular like Myntra and many more. So this is a web-based commercial activity to sell and buy product. यहाँ पर कोई दुकान वगैरह नहीं होती है, कोई शोरूम वगैरह आपके सामने नहीं होता है, but there is always a store. So they store the things in at their place, and they just publish the listing, the features, the price, and maybe delivery time, maybe guarantee information, warranty information, जो जनरली हमारे पास शॉपकीपर जो छुपा लेते हैं, नहीं बताते हैं किसी गारंटी क्या है, और बताते भी तो ओनली लुक्रेटिव थिंग दे टॉक अबाउट कि भाई इसकी गारंटी 2 years है, क्या कंडीशंस है दे डोंट टेल until unless we specifically ask for. But on e-commerce website, everything is crystal clear written, so you can search anything, you can compare the things, and then you can order. The only difference between e-commerce and your real-time shopping is, in real-time shopping you are paying the money and you are getting the things immediately. In e-commerce it takes a day, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever. So there is a lag. Second difference between the two is, on actual shopping you see the product, you realize the product, you experience the product, but on e-commerce you virtually do all those things. You don't see the things in real until unless it is delivered to. But there is a difference also. In real-time shopping, if there is a problem, shopkeeper says many things. संडे को मत आना सर, सुबह मत आना सर, 3 से 5 आना सर, मैं सर रिपेयर करके दूंगा सर. फिर जब आप वापस करने जाते हैं या कुछ करने जाते हैं, फिर तो वो ऐसा लगता है जैसे कि आप उससे उधार मांगने जा रहे हैं. बट ऑन ई कॉमर्स इट इज़ नॉट द केस. इफ देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम, if you don't like it, you can simply return it. You can ask for replacement also. Both the possibilities are there. There are different categories. What you can ask for return, what you can ask for replacement. So there's the e-commerce. Another difference in e-commerce is you can pay online, either by credit card, either by debit card, net banking, UPI payment, or even now you can pay cash on delivery. So when the product will be delivered, then only I'll pay by cash. That's also possible. In e-learning software, which you are using now a lot many, it is the electronic mode of learning, training और educational program. ये जो वीडियो हम आपको बना के भेज रहे हैं, this is not e-learning software. This is simply as a different other video is. But e-learning software are those software which are something like app you have installed or some website you are accessing. On that website you are getting the learning, training, educational. You may have noticed many times I sent you a link. That link has the different things. So people do create the channel on YouTube. That is also e-learning. In this mode of learning, the knowledge or skills are being transferred with the help of computer and network. So content are available with me. I'm accessing that links with you either through a website or through some mobile app. The important point here is in e-learning, this you can get repeatedly. Once you have accessed, another time also you can access, and you can keep on accessing the things until you are clear on the concept. These things are something which are very useful, especially on higher studies, because in higher studies professors do not repeat the things again and again. If you are not clear, you are not clear. But in e-learning you can get the things repeated many times. So that's the e-learning. When I talk about e-banking, that's another thing. E-banking is the इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बैंकिंग और इंटरनेट बैंकिंग. आप में से कुछ लोगों के पेरेंट्स ई बैंकिंग यूज़ करते होंगे. लाइक आप नेट पे आप एक्सेस करते होंगे, मोबाइल ऐप पे के थ्रू आप एक्सेस करते होंगे, अपने डिफरेंट बैंक के अकाउंट्स आप एक्सेस करते होंगे. और इन सारे ई बैंकिंग सॉफ्टवेयर्स में आप बहुत सारे फंक्शंस कर सकते हैं. यू कैन लुक एट योर बैंक अकाउंट, यू कैन ट्रांसफर मनी फ्रॉम वन अकाउंट टू अनदर अकाउंट, यू कैन मेक एन FD, यू कैन ब्रेक द FD, you can start the RD, you can, the different kind of a deposit scheme you can start. You can transfer the money also, you can get the statement also, and you can communicate to the bank with the help of e-banking software. E-banking software is not limited to the website, they are gone more on the mobile, because चीज़ें जो है ना मूव हो रही हैं वेबसाइट से आपकी मोबाइल ऐप्स पे. Now coming to the e-reservation. E-reservation is the process that allows the user to know about the online availability of ticket or rooms or make the reservation. अब आपको मूवी का टिकट बुक करना है, बुक माई शो. ट्रेन का टिकट बुक करना है, irct.co.in. होटल का करना है, yatra.com, makeMyTrip.com. बस की टिकट बुक करनी है, टैक्सी बुक करनी है, ओला का. ये सब क्या है? All these are e-reservation. So before you avail the service, you book it so that at the time of actual need you need not to look for whether the service is available or not. इसमें और भी बेनिफिट होते हैं, बिकॉज आपका बुकिंग एडवांस में हो जाती है तो मैनी टाइम मैनी कंपनीज और मैनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दे प्रोवाइड डिस्काउंट्स ऑल्सो. अब सोचिए मैंने यहाँ से दिल्ली जाना है और दिल्ली में एक होटल बुक करना है. पहली बात तो मुझे पता ही नहीं कि वहाँ पर जहाँ जाना उसके से नियरेस्ट कौन सा होटल है. चलिए पहले मैंने ये पता कर लिया. अब उसमें किस होटल का क्या रेट है तो वो भी मुझे नहीं मालूम, वो भी मुझे जो है ऑनलाइन पता करना पड़ेगा, फ़ोन करके पता करना पड़ेगा. अब उसके बाद उसमें क्या क्या फैसिलिटीज़ हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें मुझे फ़ोन पे नहीं पता लग सकती. बट ई रिजर्वेशन में दे प्रोवाइड द कंप्लीट व्यू. नाउ कमिंग टू द ई गवर्नेंस. आप में से कुछ स्टूडेंट ने लास्ट ईयर मेरे साथ आपने एक ऐसे लिखा था जब मोदी ने पूछा था स्टूडेंट्स को डिफरेंट टॉपिक देखे. तो मोदी जी ने जो टॉपिक दिए थे वो आपने मुझे पोस्ट किए थे लेटर ऑन जस्ट बिफोर योर विंटर वेकेशन, एंड देन आई पोस्टेड एंड देन वी गॉट सबमिटेड दोज थिंग्स. ये सारी चीज़ें इवन आपका सीबीएसई का जो काम आ रहा है, सीबीएसई पे आपके जो रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं, सीबीएसई पे जो आपके एकेडमिक्स आ रही हैं, गवर्नमेंट के आप डिफरेंट जगह पे जाके पोर्टल्स पे कोई चीज़ अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. राशन कार्ड के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, पासपोर्ट के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, एफआईआर फाइल कर सकते हैं. यानी गवर्नमेंट से रिलेटेड जितने भी प्रोसेस है, रादर देन गोइंग टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेज डायरेक्टली, वी आर डूइंग दी सर्विसेज ऑनलाइन. दिस इज पार्ट ऑफ ई गवर्नेंस. ये चीज़ें बहुत पहले से स्टार्ट हो गई थी. आईटीआर वगैरह सब चीज़ें. आईटीआर होता है इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न. तो जैसे मैं पूरे साल में इनकम कर रहा हूँ, तो बेस्ड ऑन द गवर्नमेंट रूल्स आई नीड टू पे सर्टेन अमाउंट टू द गवर्नमेंट एज माई इनकम टैक्स. सो दैट all the services of the government which are available to the citizen of country via electronic media, information नहीं, उनको एक्सेस करना, उनको यूज़ करना, उन सर्विसेज को अवेल करना, लाइक फाइलिंग ऑफ ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन फॉर आधार कार्ड, पासपोर्ट, पैन कार्ड, राशन कार्ड, फाइलिंग ऑफ आईटी रिटर्न्स ऑनलाइन, रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑनलाइन. आप जैसे अभी गवर्नमेंट के एग्जाम्स होते हैं उन पे आप अप्लाई कर पाते हैं. ये सब ई गवर्नेंस का पार्ट. ये तो आपके सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है, सोशल नेटवर्किंग. मोस्ट ऑफ यू लाइक एनीथिंग. दिन भर बैठे हुए सोशल नेटवर्किंग करते रहते हैं. अब तो खैर मजबूरी हो गई है, बट अदरवाइज ऑल्सो दिस योर वेरी गुड टाइम पास. एनीवे, आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस ऑल्सो. Social networking is a convenient way to get to know about people who are having the same interest, same opinion, like and dislike. अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल मुझे जो है क्रिकेट में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है तो मैं उसे डिसलाइक करता हूँ. आपको पसंद है, आप लाइक करते हैं, तो हम दोनों उस पर डिबेट कर सकते हैं, हम बात कर सकते हैं, अपने ओपिनियन शेयर कर सकते हैं. तो सोशल नेटवर्किंग जो साइट है इस पे ही आपका कई सारी चीज़ यूज़ होती है. ब्लॉग भी यूज़ हो जाते हैं, नेटवर्क्स के जो फोरम्स हैं वो यूज़ हो जाती हैं, आपके न्यूज़ ग्रुप भी इसमें यूज़ हो जाते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि केवल सोशल नेटवर्किंग पे यूज़ होते हैं, बट इट कैन बी यूज्ड ऑन सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट ऑल्सो एंड दे यूज़ इट. सो द इंटरनेट कंटेन्स वेरियस सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट्स एंड पीपल ओनली नीड टू रजिस्टर एट देयर वेबसाइट टू पार्ट ऑफ सोशल नेटवर्किंग. आफ्टर रजिस्टरिंग ए सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट दे कैन क्रिएट देयर ओन लिस्ट ऑफ फ्रेंड टू इंटरेक्ट एंड शेयर व्यूज विद देम. आप लोगों को बता दूं, मैं फेसबुक वगैरह सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट है, बट दीज आर फॉर पर्सनल पर्पस. There are many social networking sites which are for professional purposes. Like for professional organizations, people use LinkedIn, LinkedIn, LinkedIn.com. So that is there. You can see the example like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. There are many more. Here you can share your photo, audio, video, other files, text, everything you can share, and your friend list view that. Some sites provide the access to complete, means anyone. Some have the privacy concept also. What are the advantages? Using this you have worldwide connectivity. You can connect with anyone across the world. एडवर्टाइजमेंट फ्री में हो जाता है. आजकल लोग तो फेसबुक पे अपनी चीज़ों का एडवर्टाइजमेंट करते हैं, लाइक अपने जो प्रोडक्ट्स कर रहे हैं उनका एडवर्टाइजमेंट करते हैं, अपने स्कूल का, कॉलेज का, बिजनेस का, शोरूम्स का, सर्विसेज का, सब एडवर्टाइजमेंट करते हैं. कॉमन अर्ली ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. अब इंटरेस्ट कॉमन है तो सेम साइट पे जाएंगे एंड दे कैन शेयर द इंटरेस्ट एंड इंफॉर्मेशन. बट देयर आर प्रॉब्लम्स ऑल्सो. व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम्स? साइबर बुलिंग. एक दूसरे की टांग खींचते हैं. टांग खींचने का मतलब ये नहीं कि लिटरली ब्लैक बुलिंग, बट समथिंग लाइक ए टीज करना, आपको किसी चीज़ के लिए हैरेस करना, आपको किसी चीज़ के लिए पॉइंट आउट करना. पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन भी थेफ्ट होती है तो बहुत कॉमनली यूज़ होता है। फेसबुक में आपने देखा ही होगा कि मिलियंस एंड पीपल्स दे लॉस्ट देयर पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन, लाइक आपके फ़ोन नंबर, ईमेल एड्रेस, आपके फ़ोटोज़ हैं। तो इसीलिए ज़रा सेंसिटिव चीज़ें पोस्ट करने से पहले थिंक अबाउट इट। र्यूमर्स बहुत जल्दी फैलती हैं। अभी कोरोना टाइम में देखिए, आज की डेट में बरेली हॉट स्पॉट नहीं बना, बरेली सील नहीं हुआ, पीपल स्टार्ट स्प्रेडिंग द न्यूज़, तो र्यूमर्स बहुत जल्दी फैलती हैं। तो these are the some different services provide the internet.